Hello everyone, hope you guys are doing good and your forex journey is profitable. In today's lesson we'll be covering one of the best analysis apps that we use, which is TradingView.com. So if you go onto your web browser and type in TradingView.com, which for me they're gonna already list it because I'm using it, and click enter, this will direct you to their page where you can sign up or sign in. They have a free package and you can also pay, but we'll get into that later. After signing up, this will be your home page. So let's just show you the ins and outs of the home page. So if you check on the left side of your screen and go down, just scroll down, you can see here on your left other traders are showing their analysis, how they're expecting the market to move. So if you are planning to trade anything, I think it's best to maybe check other traders analysis just to check with yours to create confluence. Maybe you might learn something new that you don't know, or some analysis that you've missed. All right, so that's all on that. Then if you go on the right side of your screen, if you check, we have our watch list. Our watch list is where you have all your favorite currencies, cryptocurrencies or indices. If you want to add currencies or indices or whatever you want to trade, you come here on this plus sign and click on it, on this add symbol. Then here you can just click on whatever, search, type in whatever currency you are looking for, then it will be listed here. Let me just go back here and cancel this one here. I just want to add Euro USD. I want to cancel it now here. So if I press on add and type in Euro USD, Euro USD. Let me just say Euro USD. There we go. You just come here and click on this add symbol and close that, and then you can see it's added on our watch list. So now, how do we go to see the chart? So we click on the Euro USD, then at the top, as you can see, click on chart, here's our chart here. Just gonna do that. I'm gonna delete everything here and I'm just gonna show you how to add everything with me step by step. Just wanna delete that, yes, and delete this one. Okay, as you can see, our chart is empty here. I will show you how to add and delete things. So if you go to the top left of the screen, you see there is our pair. Here's our pair. Then after our pair, we have our time frames. There's 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, or 4 hours. You can just click on the drop down and you can select your favorite time frame here. Say we want 4 hours. Here we go. We can see our 4-hour chart. Then after that, not everyone like candlestick charts. If you want to change your chart, you just close to our time frames there. As you can see here, you can just click on those candles there, then you have all your different charts there. If you want your line chart, you just click on, then there you get your line chart. But for the purpose of this lesson, we're gonna stick with candlesticks because that's what we use to analyze. All right. Another thing, just after the chart, we're gonna jump this one. We're just gonna skip it for now. We'll cover it on another lesson. After it is where you can get your indicators. If you click here and maybe you wanna add your RSI, you just type in RSI and click on relative strength indicator. cancel. As you can see here, we have our RSI added there. So that's how you add your RSI. Then another thing again is if you want to create alerts. Alerts are important, if you are a busy person or you don't want to be constantly on the charts. So if maybe you're trying to come and take a trade here, or you're planning to take a trade on 18500, and maybe you fear that it will be there, it will cross that point without you being there, you can create an alert on 18500 using this clock-like symbol here. Just click on it, and then on the value, just go type in the value at which you want to take your trade or you want to be alerted. Then on alert actions, or let me just start with an expiry time. So once you punched in where you want to be alerted, there are options. If you want it to alert you once when it crosses, or maybe when it crosses above and returns again, it must alert you. If you want that, you just go to every time. If you don't want it on every time, it's just only once. Alright, then after that, when do you want this alert to expire? Like maybe you can have one alert that will last for maybe 2 weeks. That's if maybe you are trading on a bigger time frame. That's the only time maybe you can set expiry dates that are a bit further. But if you are using 15 minutes each one, obviously after some point you do not consider that price point to be powerful anymore. So on alert actions, there you choose how you want to be notified. It's either they can send you an email, a webhook URL, or it can notify you on your TradingView app, which you can install on your phone for free. Alright, then after that you can just click here on create. After that you'll see it will turn to orange. Yes, when it turns to orange like this, it shows that our alert is now active, and if our price level reaches 18,500, we will be alerted. Alright, so that's that. On the top menu bar, I think I covered the important things, which is time frame, type of graph you want to use, if you want to add any indicators, if you want to create any alert, which I find this alert tool, I feel like it's really useful for people who don't want to be constantly on the charts. And it's a good thing to not be constantly on the charts, because in the end you might end up forcing trades that were not actually planned. So let's just go to the left menu bar. As you can check here, our first thing is you can choose where a cross. If you want to use a cross here, you can just come here. Maybe you're using a cross to move around your chart and all that. If you don't like using this cross, you can just change it maybe to a dot or arrow. You see, this is a dot right here. It uses a dot. If you want another one, you can choose the other one, whatever one suits you best, whichever one suits you best. Sorry for that. Then on the second one, as you can see, we have our trend line tools. That's where you get every kind of line you can think of. Your horizontal line, your horizontal ray, your trend lines, your arrow, which I think everyone knows how to use these trend lines. And if you do not know, don't hesitate to send us your email in our inbox on Instagram. We have a free PDF document where we explain basic things like this. So the third one, you have your Fibonacci tools. That's where you get your Fibonacci retracement, your trend-based fib extension, all of them. You have them named. Whatever you use, you can find here and click on it and just use it. Then on the third one here, we have our geometric shapes. Our geometric shapes, we have your brush. If you want to draw something here, maybe if you want to draw a circle or whatever you want to do, then you can just click there on your geometric shapes and select the brush. Let me just delete that for now. And another thing is you can also use the shapes. You have these nice shapes like your ellipse, triangle, and all that. Like for example, let me just use ellipse. Let me just say on 1 hour. Let me just on 4 hours, right? Maybe I want to see what happened here at this point on 15 minutes. So I can just take my ellipse, click on that ellipse, then draw around that area you wanna study on a smaller time frame. There we go. Then you can color the best way you want to see. If maybe you wanna take it to yellow, you can fill it with yellow or whatever color you like. So this makes it easy for when tracking, if you want to see what happened on a smaller time frame. For example, now we're gonna go to 15 minutes. We want to see what happened at this point on 15-minute chart frame. There we go. Let me just zoom out like that. So here we go. We can come here and see what happened on 15 minutes before it turned. So as you can see there, we have our nice divergence there on 15 minutes, which you could have really gave you a better entry there if you tracked it down on the smaller time frame there. Okay, you can see the turning point and all that. We cover how to use the RSI and take trades on it, and how to use divergence, which is a really pretty cool tool. I wouldn't recommend anyone like who uses RSI and doesn't know how to use divergence. I feel there's a strong power of RSI, and if you want to know how we use the RSI, we have a free document where we wrote all about it. So you can go to our IG or direct message, just send us your email and we'll send you a free document. Okay, that's on shapes. Let me just delete the shape as we're done. Oh, another thing that I forgot is, if you want a full screen, just go click there. If you check, go there, and then you can get your full screen and analyze well. Now I'm gonna press escape. We're gonna go to the next tool. Here is your annotation tools. Like if you wanna maybe write a text here, let's say on this low, you wanna write lower low, then okay, it'll be written there. Pretty nice tools if you can check. Okay, I'm gonna delete that for now. Then on another one is our harmonic patterns. I don't know whether you guys know how to use harmonic patterns, but we'll cover it on one of our free document. And okay, sorry for that, guys. My wife just disturbed me now, but I'll continue. Okay, so another tool that's pretty exciting is prediction and measurement tools. Like if you have a problem with counting pips and all that, you can use this tool. So let's say you want to see how many pips is it from this point, which is where the price is at now, till here. You can just come here on tools, choose price range, click there. Then this tool can clearly show you how many pips is it from your starting point to your end point, which is around 53, as you can see. So that's also a very nice tool. And then another thing that's really exciting about these tools is that you can also check the duration in which maybe a market trended. Let's say for now, we'll go to, which one should I check? A date range. So let's say from this range till here, we want to know how long it took and how many candlesticks make. So if you check here, so we have 105 candlesticks, and it took 1 day, 2 hours and 15 minutes for this range, from the starting point to the end point. Alright, then that will be all on that. So I'm just gonna delete that and move on. So there are also other pretty cool tools you can also check here. I'm not gonna go on every one of them. I think I showed the important ones. So let's just move on to the next one. So from here we're just gonna jump till here. Maybe if you drew your, let's say you draw your horizontal line, there we go. Let's say you draw your support there, and then you draw your resistance there, and you don't want these horizontal lines to be moved as you analyze or as you move around your chart. You can just come here on this lock symbol, click on it, and then your lines will be locked. As you can see, I mean here, local drawings, they are locked. So if you try to move them, they can't be moved unless you unlock them. Alright, so that will be all on that. Another thing here is the visibility of whatever you've added on your chart. So let's say you want to remove, or not remove, you want to make these horizontal lines just to disappear for a while, but you don't want them permanently removed. You can just come here on this eye like symbol, click on it, and then your lines will disappear. And then if you want them to reappear, you just click on that again. Okay, then as you can see under here we have a bin like symbol. This is where you remove all your drawings. You can just click on it and all your drawings will be gone. So I think that's all we'll cover today on this app. I hope this lesson has been useful, and if you have any questions, you can happily just send us a DM in our social media platforms, and we will be happy to cover your questions. Thanks for your time.